Greetings. This week I want to speak to you from the book of John chapter 4 verses 23. But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshippers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father seeketh such to worship him. There is a kind of worship that the Father seeks or desires for. He is very specific about the way he is worshipped and the standard of worship that is offered to him. He requires us to worship him in spirit because our God is spirit. He is the immortal one. He is the invisible one. He is immaculate. He is incorruptible. He is a perfect God, and only that which is perfect or that which is made perfect can worship him. And that which is of the flesh or that which is carnal has no ability or has the capacity to offer a type of worship that can be accepted or even desired by him. So those that walk in the flesh cannot please him or offer a worship that is acceptable or a worship that pleases him. But Jesus tells us something very unique in this verse. He tells us, the hour cometh, and now is, when true worshippers worship. Because it is Jesus that gives way for true worshippers. It is in Jesus Christ that we are saved. It is in Jesus that we are born in the Spirit and we walk in the Spirit. He gave us His life and we are made perfect because of His blood. And now in Jesus, we walk no longer after the flesh, but we walk in the Spirit. And as long as we live in Him, as long as we continually abide in Him and live in the state of constantly depending upon Him, of being united with Him, and of constantly being perfected by His blood, we walk in the Spirit. And when we worship Him, we do not just worship Him with the faculties of our flesh, but our body and our soul are fully yielded and subjected to our spirit. And we in the Spirit worship Him with all our might, with all our strength, with all our emotions and our will. We worship Him with our body and our soul fully aligned with the desire of our spirit to meet the desire of the Father, to a place where our lives become an instrument of worship, where our flesh longs for Him, where our soul thirsts for Him, and with our spirit we seek after Him. And we worship God who is the Spirit, in the Spirit, through Christ Jesus, because this is the only way we can offer Him a worship that is worthy of His name. This is the only way where we can offer Him a worship that can give glory that is due to His name. And this is the only way where we can offer Him a worship that He desires. When God comes to inquire and seek after worshippers, He will not ask if we worshipped Him in a particular church, or if we worshipped Him in a particular denomination, or did we worship Him in a particular music style, or did we worship Him in a particular form of singing. He is looking for those who will worship Him in the Spirit. He is looking for those who will worship Him in truth, who are not ignorant of who He is and who are not ignorant of who they are. May you have a revelation of how you worship, why you worship, and who you worship. And may you worship the Father in spirit and in truth. God bless you.